CHICKEN. Use the code CHICKEN in the shop.
Hey guys, the Chicken is here. We are back today with another Boom Beach video, and we are officially on snow watch. If any of you guys are close in the area, we should have a really good snowstorm today. We're expected to get like 40 centimeters or something crazy is what they're predicting. I'm sure that's a little exaggerated, but should be interesting nonetheless. And what's also interesting is we got a bit of a push going. We made it up to 2450, so we're still going, still going to try for the top 50. Just waiting on more tech now at this point. But yeah, if you guys haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We are slowly closing in. I feel like I've been saying this for a long time, but we are slowly closing in on 40K, so that would be cool. If you watch the videos and you haven't subscribed, it doesn't mean all the videos are going to pop up for you, but it would be cool just to hit it. And if you don't want to, that's totally okay too. And if you're seeing this video for the first time in 2 years and you're thinking, I never watch Boom Beach videos, who is this guy? I want to unsubscribe. You can do that too. And if you enjoy, don't forget to leave a like, and I appreciate those of you using that code CHICKEN into the shop. Not much going on in there, but if you are going to grab, you know, more diamonds for proto swaps or anything for the rest of the season, I do appreciate it if you throw that in there. So thank you to those of you that do that. So today we joined the cluster base. We now have all of the defense, and funny enough, nobody fizzles to this anymore. It's all about time. So you've really got to have a good attack to be able to run this base, because if you fizzle sometimes to these clusters, it seems like everybody finishes it. And you see right here, it was not easy, you know, crazy win streak. It was a lot of up, down, all around. So we're sitting at global 83 right now, which is cool. And number 3 in the Canadias. But getting to 2450 was my next goal, because that's the next starting rank for next season. So if you didn't know, if you get to rank 23, you start at rank 13 in the next season. And if you get to 2450, you start at rank 14. It's honestly not a huge difference. I mean, if you think about it, how quickly do you usually get through ranks 12, 13, 14, 15, usually on day 1? You know, so I mean, it's nice. It's a good goal, but it's not, you know, the end all be all. So the next stop is hopefully 25 and hopefully legendary. We should, I mean, if we're going to do this top 50 push, we really need to make 25 fairly soon, because we're going to be at a tech deficit if not. So we do want to try to get that going. But today we added the critter launchers, so I was like, you know what, everybody up top seems to be running this stupid base, so I was running spread before this and just going more so for time. These guys are probably all done. So let's see. He might not be the best example, but let's see somebody else. You should know me. Did everyone switch back, or are these guys all parked? Let's scroll. I don't really need to go to top. I can just go up. It might be faster. So let's see some guys in like low 25, kind of what we're shooting for. Okay, some weird bases for sure. These could all be seeker players too, I guess. Let's see what DK's got. He looks like he's parked. It's difficult to see because a lot of these guys, they get to legend and then they just stop. Gritch maybe? Parked again. Okay, so anyways, everyone seemed to be running this stupid base. That's all that I was facing anyways. So let's break down how to hit it, and we'll go over the tech tree here real fast. So, like I said, what we got today was critter launchers. Now, I still have a ton of stuff to get that I think is going to be helpful. So I think my next stop is going to be Bombardier Boost, because I just want a little bit more offense. I'm not sure if we need the heavy choppers or not. I'm hoping that we don't need to take them, because that's going to take down my Sky Shield if we do have to get those. And I think the Sky Shield is pretty crucial to running this base that we have going right now. So we scroll back. What else did we get? I also got the gunboat energy today. So this was kind of a panic unlock, because I really wanted to get 2450 today, because we were so close to it. So I was like, screw it, I'm going to get the GB at some point. Might as well get it now. I guess if I had skipped that, we could have got the bomber boost tonight, but I didn't know what was better. I think we needed the gunboat energy just to survive these cluster bases, because before I got that, I was fizzling sometimes, so yeah. yeah, if you guys have any questions about tech, like if you're looking at decisions, write them down in the comments and I'll try to respond to all of them. Rather than going over every single potential tech point that you could be at in this video. So, let's see, where should we start? So this guy fizzled. Cobra. I fizzled there. We won on percentage. That guy fizzled. And that guy fizzled. So I guess people are still fizzling to it. And I fizzled on a bunch of these ones. And some of them are, I don't know. It's kind of all over the place. So let's go over first. I guess we'll go over my last 2 hits. And I think my last one was really weird. But for these spread bases, I was facing a lot of spreads today. That was definitely helpful. That allowed us to move forward a little bit. And because I was really struggling with the cluster bases before this, and I just had to kind of keep playing and get better matches, and we were eventually able to pull that off. Delay the boat of bombers at the bottom. I mean, this is the same hit since 5ER, guys. Like, it really has not changed that much. Free clearing. And this one I should have saved those bombers on the bottom. But this one we really just straight up free cleared. We didn't really flare at all. I felt like we had pretty good positioning and we didn't need to, so that's what we did. And we were able to come away with the win there. Let's see this one. This was a spread base too, but this was a weird one. So this guy had stacked across the bottom. So we really had to think about this because it was the first time that I've gone against a spread base and I wasn't doing that everybody on the right top side and then delay one bomber or one heavy in the bottom. So what I did instead was I did a similar thing, but I just added an extra boat of bombers on the bottom because when I looked at it, everything for the bombers was pretty much out of range aside from the boom cannon. And that second hot pot. But the second hot pot wasn't in range until that engine room was gone. So that ended up working out okay. And then I think we can shock I forget if we shocked the hot pot or not. Yeah, we didn't really need to. The rocket was in range though. And then up top, we're basically just, shocking the launchers and second winding as we need to. Yeah, and then the big pain point here was the rocket. So I actually artillery that one out. Because with this full spread, I just didn't want rockets picking us off from every corner. Those guys eventually died on the bottom, but they gave us a good amount of GBE. And by that point, we could just flare through all the stuff. I think we had a shock left somewhere. We actually did not. And yeah, we were able to get the win on that one. But that one was definitely trickier because it was a base like we hadn't seen before. So a lot of my losses are coming to heavy chopper, rocket chopper with the extra troop damage. That's typically what everyone's running. This was a crazy one. So this one I want to show you guys. So this guy was ranked 23. Now, consider this time the whole global leaderboard at the top was basically running this base, other than a few secret players who were using spread. So I matched this guy in rank 23 that absolutely smoked me in 2 minutes and 8 seconds. I couldn't believe it. I'm still upset about it. So he comes in with laser rangers. So this might be a viable option if you're really struggling with the cluster base. But laser rangers and Everspark, like the control he had over these things was pretty wild because even with 100% troop health, like those lasers touch 2 mines and they are gonzo. So yeah, that was pretty interesting. Did we have any clusters? Okay, so this is mostly what we were facing today. Just to go over this quickly, I'll show you how I was doing it. I was adding in 2 mechs. This is how desperate we got to clear these bases. And it actually worked really well. Just having that stun factor from the mechs would often shut down a hot pot or something like that was in range. And then really what we're doing is we're just shocking hot pots, pretty much number 1, shock launchers number 2, boom cannons number 3, basically in that order. If we can get clusters of those 3 things, then we're looking pretty good. And we're just alternating between shocks and second wind as we need to. And I found the shocks more important than bringing back troops. Like, you can't just spam second wind and get through these bases. You have to slow down that splash damage or all your troops in front of your bombers are going to die really quickly, and then they're just going to be meat for the rocket launchers or shock launchers or whatever. The tricky part about these ones is I found anyways that I need all of these troops on the bottom. We cannot split this up anyway. Anytime I've tried to do that, it just was not enough. So then we swap off the boom cannon for the rocket launcher. I think I had one more shock. Yep, and then we had enough troops there to just flare the engine. So that's the best way I've been able to take down these clusters. So we're gonna get back on the horse tomorrow, later today, and see if we can push higher. And if we can get to 25, we can unlock some other stuff. So hopefully it works out. I think top 50 is like legend and 20 stars or something. So I mean, we're a ways out, but there's 4 days to go. But we'll see what happens. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. Appreciate you. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next one. Chicken out. Back.